Let's talk about how to get experience and how to increase your player level in a Rise crossover. Hello, it is sisterguard here. Hopefully having a great day. I'm having a great day. We're back today in a Rise crossover because we're going to go over player experience because they've made some changes and I kind of want to talk about player levels. So I'm going to show you all the fastest way to go ahead and get that XP and all the different ways you can. So if you have not already, please make sure you smash the like button, do the same subscribe button. I really appreciate it. It a lot. And let's get right into it. So they made a change last night from when this video is coming out that you're not only getting XP from clearing dungeons, you're also getting XP from defeating mobs. And this actually is kind of amazing. So this allows us not only to get XP for defeating mobs in the Infernal Castle, but as well as dungeons. So one, you have two different ways now in order to be able to get XP defeating mobs in either one of those places. Now, I will tell you the base XP for everything is 1. So you'll get 1 XP if you do not have any game passes and you're not using potions. Now, if you choose to use the game pass and or a potion, you will get 2 for every time you kill them. So this double XP right here, this double game pass, does apply to you and to your shadows. Also, the double XP potion right here applies to you and to your shadows. So the best way to maximize this, if you're trying to get some experience, is to basically run both of those if you're doing dungeons or castle. I will have to say up until about level 10 to 15, because at that point, as you can see down below, it takes quite a bit for me to level up. And this, honestly, I've been running some stuff. So let me go ahead and give you a big tidbit on how to maximize this. So here is the list currently for if you clear a dungeon, how much XP you get. So for E rank, it's 10, D, 20, C, 30, B, 40, A, 50, S, 60, SS is 70 experience. So you got that? Cool. Well, you're going to have your multiplier from the game pass and from the potion. Cool. You got that. Great. You also get extra experience if it is a double dungeon or a red dungeon. What does that mean? Well, the double dungeon is when the dungeon goes back on itself and you have the ability to get Sanjin Wu. So that makes it great. Now a red dungeon, what is that? Those are the ones with the big red gates. I think I have a picture somewhere. Hopefully I do. If not, it's the big red gates. These are the ones that everybody wants to do because they have a higher chance to arise the units within it. So there was a few times when I was running potions, boosts, and clearing an S dungeon or SS dungeon, and I got several thousand experience points. Now, another thing you can do, and that I did on several of mine, is say you have, an A rank dungeon, and it's a double dungeon, or it's a red dungeon. What I'm highly going to recommend is because you're already going to be getting tickets. Go invest, especially for an S to an SS. Go over to solo and go pick up one of the ultimate rank up ones. The one that's like 99 tickets. Because here's the deal. That XP multiplier, especially for an SS, that makes a world of difference. I'm letting you know right now. It has made a world of difference. I have only gotten to really play the game for about the past 6 hours. I'm already level 22. It's a little bit broken, okay? Now, I will go ahead and let y'all know that the red gate and the double dungeon do stack for XP. I did one earlier and I was getting 2 levels every single time I completed one. I also had a potion going. I will also have to comment that they have decreased the amount of XP that is needed. See, I'm level 28 now when I'm recording this part of the video. It is significantly less. So they have made it easier to level up. So y'all go ahead and do that. Also, they have fixed the point thing, which I'm going to mention here in a minute. But yeah, they have fixed the player points. So you don't need to reset anymore. So that is my big tidbit on getting experience fast. Now, I kind of want to talk about your points real quick. Now, when the game updated originally with all of our points, you didn't start with any points at level 1. Now, if you spend the tickets or the Robux to reset your points, what this does is it'll give you 2 additional points. These 2 additional points are what we should have had at level 1, but for whatever reason didn't get. So I would highly recommend you go ahead and do that whenever you can get, I think it's how much is it? 79 Robux or 79 tickets. Go ahead and do that. That's going to help you out a lot. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is we have kind of done some tests on some of this. So max level for this, if you don't know, is 100, which means we're going to have 200 skill points. each of these skills can only go up to 100. So shadow power, the max bonus that you will get on top of the 1% that you get for every level is going to be 500%. Shadow agility, you can get up to 200%. Shadow reach, 100%. Player speed, 100%. And weapon mastery will be a max of 50% if you got it. Now, I'm going to let you know right now on this player speed, we did some races in my server. It was funny. This only applies to your running speed, not your dashing speed. So it kind of is not really that worth it for that one. Now, meta speaking, you probably would more than likely get shadow power and weapon mastery as you go up. That's going to give you the most damage. There is another way you can play this, and if you want to keep resetting your points, you can do this in getting their agility up. One of my plebs is putting all of their points currently in that, and pretty much their shadows keep up with them. Like, normally when we're running around, especially when we're dashing, our shadows get left behind. His aren't. So if you're trying to clear a low tier dungeon that they can one-shot everything, it may be sometimes investing in getting a reset to go and get that reach or the speed. Sorry, the speed. I'm not talking about the reach. So that is something to consider, that there may be multiple ways or multiple play styles you can do with this. This also means for our lovely mobile players that aren't Speedy Gonzalez, getting shadow agility instead of weapon mastery and maybe putting into shadow power will actually help you out a lot. Now, when I started this update, I had no levels, but as you can tell, my shadows have gotten some experience, or they've gone up considerably. I've been leveling up. So yeah, I would recommend kind of looking and playing around. I think this allows people to have a little bit of different play styles. Do I think the meta is probably still going to be shadow power and weapon mastery? Absolutely. Do I think these two in the middle are interesting? Yes. Do I also think our player level at some point will probably hit 250 so that we can get, 100 points in all of these? Absolutely. But right now, what do you need to focus on? I am going to highly recommend for people that, aren't necessarily on mobile and have a slow device, go ahead and go for weapons. Because as always, weapons, they do the most damage. I mean, even with the buff to the shadows, unless you're level 100, you're not going to be getting that extra 100% to their DPS. So I would kind of stick with weapon at first and then probably go shadows. That's just kind of my recommendation. If anyone in the comment section wants, let me know their thoughts and opinions, I would greatly appreciate it. Especially what they've been doing. I will revisit this video on where to spend your points and what everything does when I have hit level 100. Right now, I value sleep and my sanity, which hopefully many of you do as well. But y'all also let me know your thoughts and opinions down below about the player level update. Like, what's your thoughts on it? And guys, don't kill yourselves trying to get this, please. I know several people will try and grind it up the moment it comes out. Don't do that though. So this is something meant to just do along your journey. So just have to take that with a grain of salt. This is especially helpful for newer players starting out because it's going to help them get beefy really quick. But hopefully that was helpful, guys. I've been enjoying the new update once I got back from my party and rocking and rolling on trying to get caught up on everything, and have another video out later today. Rune video will be Monday morning. I want to play with runes. Runes is also going to be one of those things that's going to be a long-term grind. It's not going to be something you're going to instantly get. But there are definitely some amazing runes to get. So I will let you know. Go ahead and tackle a dragon city or two. Go ahead and tackle the dragon dungeons because whoo! Honestly, that one right now will help you out a lot getting the other runes. But I'll have a full rune video out tomorrow once I've kind of gotten some more and able to play with it myself. So guys, hopefully this video was helpful. I greatly appreciate the love and support. And I will see all of you next time.